Have you ever wondered why some people do so much with little money, while others lose it all despite having a lot? It's not luck, it's financial strategy and mindset. Most people think earning more money is the solution, but they ignore that their way of thinking determines whether they build wealth or waste it. In this first part, you'll understand how the psychology of money can be your worst enemy or your greatest ally on the path to financial freedom. Money is not just numbers, it's an emotion. And those emotions come from unconscious beliefs we learned as children, many of them limiting. If you believe money is bad, you'll reject it subconsciously. If you think only the rich are corrupt, you'll never allow yourself to become one. Many people live in inner conflict. They want money, but they see it as something dirty. That contradiction keeps them stuck financially. Changing that mental programming requires awareness. First, you must identify your automatic thoughts whenever you talk or think about money. Do you feel guilty spending on yourself? Do you get anxious seeing your account at zero? All of that has deep emotional roots. Saving or investing is not enough if your mind sabotages every step you take. That's why financial education must start inside, not outside. There are people who, despite earning little, manage to save and invest, and others who earn a lot, but live in debt. The difference is their relationship with money. Try this exercise. Write down how money was handled in your childhood. Was there scarcity, fights, lack of control? That affects you more than you think. Your current habits have emotional roots. Binge eating or impulsive spending come from the same place, an emotion you want to avoid. To change your financial reality, you need to change your identity. You must see yourself as responsible, abundant, and worthy. You're not poor because of what you earn, but because of how you think and act. Changing that is hard, but it's possible. Say financial affirmations every day. It's not magic, it's reprogramming. Your brain repeats what it hears frequently. Read books, listen to podcasts, surround yourself with people who have an abundance mindset. That shapes your view of money. Don't fear financial mistakes. Everyone makes them. But if you learn from them, they become steps toward freedom. Wealth doesn't begin in your bank account. It begins in your mind. A rich mind looks for solutions. A poor mind looks for excuses. Every time you spend, do it consciously. Ask yourself if that expense brings you closer or further from your ideal life. Eliminate scarcity thinking. Don't say, I can't afford it. Say, how can I afford it without hurting my finances? Watch your words. Saying I'm broke or money doesn't last reinforces that reality. Speak of abundance and solutions. Finances are a mental game. Those who master their mind, master their wallet. And you can learn to do it too. Remember, no one taught you this in school. But today you have the opportunity to rewrite your financial story. The second part of this video will open your eyes to how long-term investments work and why many people misunderstand them. If this information is helping you, imagine how much more you could learn from our content. Subscribe now and keep unlocking your financial potential. Let's talk about investing, but not the shallow version you see online. Let's go deep into what truly builds wealth. Investing is not about getting rich quick. It's about putting your money to work for you, with patience, discipline, and strategy. Many believe investing is risky, but you know what's riskier? Relying only on your paycheck for 40 years. Your money loses value every year due to inflation. If you don't invest it, you're letting it die slowly. A smart investment considers time, risk, and your personal goals. Not all investments are for everyone. Index funds, for example, let you invest in hundreds of companies at once with low risk and strong returns. Compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world. The longer your money stays invested, the more it multiplies effortlessly. $1 invested today is worth more than 10 saved in the bank 10 years from now. That's the power of investing. Never invest in something you don't understand. Get informed, educated, ask questions. It's your money. Don't hand it to ignorance. Real estate investing is another powerful option, but it's not for everyone. It takes capital, patience, and market knowledge. Cryptocurrencies are gaining popularity, but also come with volatility. They're like fire. They can warm or burn you. Diversification is key. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Spread your investments across sectors and asset types. Don't wait for the perfect moment. The best way to invest is to start as early as possible with whatever you have. You don't need thousands of dollars to begin. Today, platforms let you start with $10 or $20 a month. Avoid trends. If everyone is talking about a miracle investment, it's already too late to jump in. Have a plan. Define your goals. Do you want to retire before 60? Buy a house? Have location freedom? Your investments should align with your lifestyle, not with influencers who show off temporary luxuries without sustainability. Measure your results with calm. Don't check your investments daily. That only breeds anxiety and impulsive decisions. Think in decades, not days. Great investors like Warren Buffett built wealth through long-term vision. Know your risk profile. Not everyone can sleep well with a volatile portfolio. Adjust your strategy to your personality. Learn from your mistakes. Every bad investment teaches you something if you can observe and correct without panic. Surround yourself with people who talk about opportunities, not just crises. Your environment shapes your mindset. Never stop learning. Finances evolve, markets change. Your education must be ongoing. It's not about being the smartest, but the most consistent. Wealth comes to those who apply simple principles with discipline. And remember the most important thing: money is a tool, not a goal. Invest to gain freedom, not to impress others. Let's move to the final part of the video. We'll talk about financial freedom, what it truly means, and how to design your path regardless of where you start. Many think financial freedom means having millions, but in reality, it's about having time and control over your life without needing a job. There are people who earn $2,000 a month and are free, and others earning $110,000 are trapped in a lifestyle that consumes them. The key is your expenses. If your passive income covers your living costs, you've achieved financial freedom. Passive income doesn't rely on your time. It can come from investments, rental properties, or automated businesses. First, make an honest assessment. How much do you need monthly to live well? How much are you generating now? Make a plan to reduce expenses without lowering your quality of life. Small changes over time make a big impact. Increase your income without increasing hours. Learn high-value skills or create scalable income sources. Saving isn't enough. Saved money must work through investment and automation. Design a personal finance system. Use separate accounts, budgets, and automate your payments and investments. Live below your means. Not because you're stingy, but because it gives you power and long-term options. Don't depend on a single income stream. Diversify as if your life depended on it, because it does. Have clear goals. Don't work just for money. Work for freedom, for time, for purpose. Eliminate bad debt from your life, the kind that takes money every month without generating value or return. Learn to say no to unnecessary spending. Every time you say yes to an impulse, you say no to your future freedom. Your circle matters. Surround yourself with people who talk about projects, not just problems. Energy is contagious. Never underestimate the power of time. Starting today, even with little, is better than waiting for the ideal moment. Be patient. Financial freedom doesn't happen in a year, but every year brings you closer if you do the right things. Celebrate small wins. Every debt paid off, every investment made, every budget followed is a victory. Visualize your ideal life. Write it down. Feel it. Work for it. That's how you'll stay motivated to sacrifice today. Choose habits that bring you closer to that life. From reading 10 minutes a day to reviewing your finances weekly. Freedom isn't bought, it's built. Brick by brick. Decision by decision. And you can do it. And remember, no one will do it for you. But you're not alone. There's a whole community learning and growing with you. This is just the beginning. If you apply what you've learned today, you'll be much closer to transforming your financial life. Subscribe so you can learn how to change your mind and your money to generate wealth.